Well, howdy there, partner. Well, howdy there. My name's Vylett Moonheart, and I'm your wolf knight of the eternal dusk, who is also a gyaru. Here to protect you no matter what, and today, I'm gonna stuff you full of meat. Yep. Hi everyone, how we doing today? Welcome to the beach. Do you like the view? Are you appreciative of that beautiful view behind me? They always say, don't just pay attention to the girls, you also gotta pay attention to the beautiful view. Don't be ogling any ladies in American flag bikinis, alright? You gotta enjoy nature on the same level as American flag bikinis. Otherwise, you're missing out on a well-rounded human being observational experience. It's not all about the boing boing. It's also about the sky. Welcome in, everybody. I got meats. I got beef. I got beets. I got beets and beef and meat. And dogs. Actually, no dogs, just wolves. Why does they call it a hot dog? Why not a hot wolf? What in tarnation? Why not call it a hot wolf? Why a dog? Welcome in, everybody. Take a little seat there at your table. You'll see that I've set a plate for you. I have a menu for you on the side as well. Let's get you started with some drinks. Yeah, yep. Smacks my legs. Stands up. Alright. Time to get you a cool drink. Your face looks flushed. Alright, you've got several options today on the menu. We've got a couple good ones. We've got kiwi. We've got a kiwi drink. We've got a pina colada. We've got a pink drink, my personal favorite, and then we got a blue drink. If any of y'all are interested, go ahead and take your time. No, take your time looking at the menu. There's no rush today. I don't got anywhere to go, and I'm not gonna let you drive once you had this drink. One moment, we got kiwi. Let me get that for the other people across the table from you. Kiwi, pina colada. We got a pink drink, and we got a blue drink. Yep. Happy Burger Day, everybody! Welcome in. Alright, I'm gonna get you your drink. I'm your server for today. I'm gonna get you your drink, and then I'll get the grill master out here. She'll take over. She'll grill you some nice meats. Everybody, go ahead. Take a look at that drink menu. Tell me what you'd like to have. 2 pina coladas? No. Now that's awfully fast for you, little guy. Just one, I think, will suit you just fine. Blue milk? I didn't say it's blue milk. Where would you even get blue milk? From blue cows? Where do you get blue milk, huh? Is that a European thing? You got purple stuff? No, I don't got any purple stuff, but you can mix the pink drink and the red drink. Pink drink and blue drink, it might make purple. Alright, I'm closing. You're taking too long. I'm taking the drink menu from you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close. Alright, let's see the results. It looks like on both sides. Oh, kiwi drink pulling up close. One moment. One moment. It seems that blue drink is the winner. Alrighty. Let me get that for you. Ta-da! As you can see here, we have a nice, smooth acacia refresher with blueberry and sparkling cider. Little bit of mint on top, some fresh cream for you. Enjoy. As they say in the East, eat tadakimasu. Alright now. I'm gonna go get the grill master. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get the grill master. She's gonna grill you up some dogs today. I'll be right back. Oi! Your break's over. Your break's over, sweetheart. Come on. Wake up. Let me get the bucket of water. Wake up. Sorry about that. Hey, hi. I'm the grill master, Vylett Moonheart, and today I'll be serving you up some meats. I see you've got a nice cool drink already on the table. Delightful. Ah, the acai blueberry refresher. That's gonna go really well with what I have on the menu for today. Welcome in. Hey everyone. Sick glasses, thank you. I own them. I didn't steal them from anybody. It might be a little bit small on my face. Actually. Ah! Don't worry, they got a big for a second there. Oh no! They're attached to my eyes. Well, this is awkward. One moment, let me readjust. You need good sunglasses positioning when you're grilling. Otherwise the smoke gets in there. You gotta be real careful with the positioning of your sunglasses when you're grilling. It's a skill that all dads have. And me. Hey everyone, hi! Welcome to our beach grill out today. Hey! Hi! Happy Burger Day! Happy 4th of July for those of you who are in the Americas. North Americas. / the United States. I guess Canada is part of North America and doesn't celebrate 4th of July. It's weird. Everybody I've seen who has been celebrating 4th of July the most are like the Europeans and the Canadians. I went on Twitter this morning. A lot of European and Canadian VTuber girls really excited for 4th of July. And then the American girls like, yeah, I'm just doing a cookout. Or like a chill, you know what I mean? Like it's the Europeans that really get into it, you know? And I love that for them. It's raining crazy style? Oh no! Well, come on in. Come on into the beach hideout. Get settled, get comfy, enjoy your drink. Da-na-na. Da-na. They do love burgers, it's true. Alright. Let me get something on the grill. Let me get something on the grill going. So you have something to chew on. One moment. There we go. A little bit high up. We need them touching the grill. There we go. Anybody up for some wieners? I've got 2 sizes of wieners for you today. Sorry, do you call them... I guess wieners is the German name for them. Hot dogs. I've got 2 hot dogs of varying sizes for you today, should you so choose. We've got the small hot dog and the big hot dog. Oh, you call them weenies? Okay. We've got the small weenie and the big weenie. Which one are you feeling? What's our appetite like today? Why are they different sizes? I bought them at 2 different stores. Is all I can assume, you know? Large hot dog, please. Okay. Actually, let me see. Let's be democratic about this. You know me. It's the 4th of July. We need to be democratic in everything we do. Vote for your size. Vote for the size of weenie you would like to eat. You can only have one. You can't have both. Go on, vote. Kristen, hey, thank you so much for coming to Moon Puncher for 8 months in a row. Hi. Happy 8 months of hotties. Happy 4th of July, every hottie. Thank you, Vi, but I had hot dogs and burgers with the family today. Oh, nice. I'm glad that you got time with your family. You got to eat a lot of delicious meat already. Okay, you can go easy on the meat then. You can sip your drink and stay nice and cool over there. I won't give you too much on your plate. Thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate that. Thank you for your continued support. Arigato. Happy 4th of July to ya. You're eating weenies with your family? Nice! Heck yeah. Logically, if you only get one, you should vote for big. Why is that logical? Why is there no small weenie love? Why is everyone choosing the big weenie? Look at the small weenie. Look how lonely it feels. Look how lonely it looks. Hey guys, I'm the small weenie. Everybody hates me. Everybody hates me. Nobody's voting for me. Democracy sucks. I'm gonna go someplace where democracy can't get me. Space! Gone now. It looks like Big Weenie is unanimously the winner. World's tough for a little weenie. Very true. Hey everyone, hi. How is the holiday going for you? I figured that since I didn't have any plans on 4th of July, and since I've been in those scenarios where it's a holiday, everybody's spending it with their family, but I don't really have anywhere to go. So I wanted to open up the grill, the beach grill, for all those people who might not have a place to go today. It's good to be here, sharing meat with you, sharing meat and drinks, sharing big weenies between friends. You got sick yesterday? Oh no, I hope you feel better, Hottie. I'm sorry. Make sure you're drinking lots of water, okay? It's too hot to sleep? Aw, dang, yeah, it is nighttime. It is nighttime in the Europes. I'm sorry it's still hot. That sucks, man. You got fans? You guys have fans? It was a hot work day. I know. I went outside to go get the weenies today. It's grilling. Don't worry. The sausage is grilling. Here, let me flip it. We gotta flip it over. There we go. I went outside to go get the sausages today, and man, it was like stepping out into an oven. You know how when you make your tater tots or your chicken nuggets or whatever, you open up the oven and like the heat blasts you and it feels like your eyebrows are coming off? It was like that when I went outside today. It was crazy. Yeah. Slow day? That's good to hear. Look at the sky. Look at the clouds. It's such a clear day. The water looks nice, doesn't it? You can go in if you want. Can you hear the waves? Actually, that's a good thing to ask. Hotties, can you hear the waves? I'm kind of struggling to balance the music. Am I too loud compared to the music and the waves? Did you turn on the grill? Yeah, look at the smoke. You can't hear the waves? Okay. How about now? Like that? I can hear you and the music, but no waves. Okay, is the music too low compared to the waves? Which one is louder, the waves or the music? Me and the music are equal. Okay. Waves is too low? Really? Okay, crazy. Okay, how about now? That sound better? Doing some audio balancing. Welcome in, everyone. Music's a bit low. Okay. Too much waves? How about that? It's important. We're trying to make a vibe here. Yeah, hotties could hear the waves better if you're yeeted into the water. Great point. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Happy Burger Day. Hi. It's a good balance. 7% less music. All right, there you go. 7% exactly. I did the calculations. What part of the U.S. are you in that's this tropical? Well, there's a couple states that are quite close to tropical areas. If you really think hard, I'm sure you could come up with a couple. There's a few of them. Use your noggin. I believe in you. Nice wiener. Thank you. The hotties voted for the big wiener instead of the small wiener. The small wiener went to space. I didn't know if there was music or waves. Oh, darn. Your fans are going on high. Lettuce. Hey, thank you for coming to Mo Puncher for 6 months in a row. Happy Burger Day. Thank you so much. Happy Burger Day to you, too. It looks like your sausage is about done. Looks like your big wiener is almost done being grilled. Anybody want a big hot... Shut up, Violet. Thank you so much, Lettuce, for the support. I really appreciate you giving me your support and also a way out of that conversation. Thank you. Enjoy those emotes. Enjoy the members-only content. All right, let me put that wiener in a bun for you, shall we? Let's get you a bun to stick the Stop. It's like, it's really hard to talk about sausages. It's just really difficult. Sorry. I don't mean to be, like... I know it sounds weird, but that's not me. That's just the way people talk about sausages. Alright. Ta-da! Your hot dog is complete, Hotties. Eat up. Itadakimasu! You are welcome for that. It's nice and hot. I've got some ketchup and mustard on there. No relish, just a very basic hot dog. If you don't like one of the condiments too frickin' bad, eat it. This is not a my grill. Listen, the United States of America might be a democracy, but my grill, it's a fascist regime. My grill is a regime, okay? And I decide what you eat. Ravi, thank you so much for coming a Moon Puncher for 19 months in a row. Hey! Hamburger and Hogog, thank you so much. Welcome in. Wow, 19 months. That's crazy. Thank you, thank you. Hogog. You wife for the dog? You're welcome. Honestly, how do you guys like your hot dogs? I'm curious. I'm not going to serve you one that you like, but I'm curious, like, what condiments do you put on them? Because I've heard some people put mayonnaise on their hot dog. Any mayo hot dog likers in the chat? I feel like if you said that you put mayonnaise on your hot dog in New York, you would get mugged. Catsup? Okay. Ketchup and mustard. Mustard. Ooh, mustard and relish is not bad. I feel like sausages, rather than hot dogs, I like mustard on sausages, like bratwurst, you know? I feel like traditionally sausages are meant to be served with mustard, but hot dogs, I don't know, they're a bit sweeter, I would say, than regular sausages. Pile of sauerkraut. Oh, that's good probiotics. Mustard, ketchup, dill relish. Nice. Whole grain mustard. Okay. Isn't it crazy how different yellow mustard and whole grain mustard taste? I've heard of like, I think it's Europeans when they come to America and they order mustard, they're like, what is this? And it's like the bright yellow mustard. American mustard's so different. I like it though. I like both. I like mustard a lot. I'm a sour girly. Na, na, na. Happy 4th of July, welcome in. Hi everyone. Mayo on hot dogs means no one would get close to you. True and real. I like hot dogs with Thousand Island dressing. Wait, what? I've never tried that. Yeah, I don't think the Europeans can handle the French's yellow mustard, and that's why Viva America. Viva America! French's yellow mustard proves the worth of our existence, you know? We invented French's yellow mustard. World, stand back. We deserve a place at the world table just because we invented French's yellow mustard. Mayo is typical where I live. Really? Huh. We got this thing in Germany that's ketchup and mayo together. We call it red white. Oh, that's wild. That's great. I mean, I mean, ketchup with mayo sounds better than just mayo on a hot dog, you know? Crying face? Hey, thanks for the 3. Domain expansion Vylett's big weenier. Spelled wiener wrong. I don't have the big wiener. I finished cooking my big wiener and I gave it to you. I don't have one. It's your wiener now, guys. Go ahead, eat up. Does it pair well with a drink? I feel like it would, like a berry refresher, like the blueberry refresher you've got going. It probably tastes really good with a hot dog. You know? Pork, I feel like pork as a flavor profile goes together really well with berry. In general. Jalapeno. Ew. I can't stand spicy stuff. Which is funny because we have a collab coming up, actually. I finalized a collab today. I kind of want to tell you guys about it. I finalized a collab today. Oh, sorry. The alerts are not properly positioned. That's my bad. There you go, Hottie. So sorry about that. Andrew, thank you so much for the 2 super. Arigata. Thank you. To you too. Welcome in. I finalized a collab today with friend of the channel, Shura Hiwa. And so it's a tagine collab. A tahine collab. So she's going to tell me what kind of fruits. We're both going to buy a bunch of fruits that we recommend to each other. And then we're going to put tahine on it and experience it together. And I'm really bad with spice. She's Mexican and I'm really bad with spice, so it's gonna be a really funny collab. It's gonna be a hand cam, yeah. It's gonna be a tandem hand cam. And so she was like, what fruits do you want to try? So she gave me a list of fruits, right? Like mango, because I've never tried tahine on any fruits before. So she gave me a list, like mango and pineapple and like all of these fruits to try. And then she's like, what fruits do you want to try? And so I hit her back with Anyway, I hit her back with some good ones. Technically, they're fruits. You're gonna have to come to the collab to see which ones I recommended to her. We're gonna try it together. Hi, Coco. Welcome in. Hi. How are you today? Yeah, mango's really good. I've heard that mango with tahine is super good, but I'm excited to try it. I've never had it. I've never had tahine fruits before. I suggested fruits to her that I think are out of left field, but they're technically fruits. Anyway. Yeah. Tahine? I think it's tagine. Yeah. If you're American, yeehaw, you pronounce it tagine. Tagine. But if you speak Spanish, it's tahine. I'm pretty sure. Violet's favorite berries are green peppers. How did you know? Those are actually fruits, by the way. Green peppers, paprika. Green peppers, red peppers, bell peppers. Those are fruits. Not only are they fruits, but those bell peppers are what paprika is made of. Did you know that? The spice paprika is actually just ground up bell peppers? Wow! Coriander is actually just ground up celery, I think. Or maybe cilantro, I don't remember. Different names for different herbs, you know? in different parts of the world. We need lobster on that grill. I don't got lobster. Best I can do. Lobster's fancy people food. Best I can do is skewers. This is my personal favorite. Shish kebab is my personal favorite. I like it when they have onions on it and mushrooms. I really like shish kebabs. I feel like they're very American. I feel like kebab is obviously not American, but the idea of shish kebab, where it's like a bunch of different, you know, like stuff on the skewer and then you grill it. Is that American? Maybe I'm tripping. Coriander is cilantro. Ah. The way you said the US tagine made it sound like Japanese. I've been taking Japanese lessons every week. That's probably why it sounds like that. It's Turkish originally. Shish kebab, isn't that from Turkey? Oh, is it from Turkey? It's really popular here in the US. It's extreme. I would say that it's like the number 2. I feel like shish kebabs are like maybe the number 3 grilling food. So like number 1 is hamburgers and hot dog. Number 2 is hot dogs. But 3, I would say in America, is definitely shish kebabs. We just love them. We freaking love them. Are kebabs Mediterranean? I believe that they're Middle Eastern. I could be wrong. But I don't know where the first kebab ever happened. But meat on a stick is very, very, like, ubiquitous, you know? It's kind of everywhere. You could put kebab in a platter or on a sandwich. That's right, yeah. One of the things I want to do, this American wants to do if she ever goes to Europe, the UK specifically, because I know you guys have a lot of kebab shops. I want to go get kebab. Or of Germany. I also want to visit Germany really bad. I want to go get kebab, because I've never had it before. It's like your guys' hangover food, right? You guys, like, eat it after a night out. There's a bunch of kebab shops that are open at, like, 3 a.m. And when you're super drunk, you go get them, right? I really want to try that. I just want to see what it tastes like. Da-na-na. I feel like meat on a stick is a pretty universal concept. But, like, the idea of kebab as a meal, right? Kebab usually comes with, like, a yogurt-based sauce and stuff like that. So that's very specific to certain areas. Protein and grease, the best hangover remedy. They're like gyros, but for Europeans. We do. America loves gyros, too. I feel like gyros are super common. Like, you can see a gyro shop pretty much anywhere. I love gyros. They're super good. I love it. I love the warm bread, the hot meat, the cold yogurt dill sauce. Gyros are Greek, I think. Yeah. Gyros are Mediterranean. It's Greek. Sometimes you have vegetables in there too. Ah, good gyros. Ah, unbeatable. Yeah, it is. It's really important to remember that a lot of foods that were hyper specific to one region are now all over, thanks to modern infrastructure, modern technology. I keep telling people this, but we are, if you think about it, living in like a golden age of food. A lot of us. Not all of us, obviously. But I would say that international foods have become pretty widespread, you know? Yeah, whoever invented tzatziki sauce, I want to give him a kiss. I want to give him a big, wet, sloppy kiss on the cheek, whoever invented tzatziki. You're my guy and or gal. Love you. Love your mind. I love your beautiful mind. Yeah, and if you think about it, cultural exchange is like, it's food driven, isn't it? Because like you can't have cultural exchange without food. You know? Food is like the most basic thing. Da-da. Yeah, it's crazy to think that for a huge amount of time, like, half of the world's crops were separated. Like, imagine thinking about, when people think about Italian food, we be thinking about tomato, right? Like, if you say, I mean, I'm sure actual Italians will have a different idea of food, but like, traditional Italian food. But when I think of Italian food, tomato immediately springs to my mind, but that wasn't available to Italians pre-1600s, pre-1700s. Tomato's a New World food, right? So that's insane to think about, you know? Food is culture. True. Hospitality starts with food. I agree. If the food is bad at a place, you just leave, right? But if the food is good, you're gonna stay no matter how dingy the restaurant looks. You know what I mean? Ta-da. And garlic. Yeah, garlic was also a New World food. Crazy to think about, huh? Wow. That's wild. Yeah, Europe had no potatoes. Potatoes, garlic, tomatoes, beans, chocolate. These are things that are New World foods. Vanilla. Yeah, vanilla. Strawberries too? Really? I feel like Britain has native strawberries, but I could be wrong. Yeah, they have things similar to garlic, but not exactly garlic, right? They had chives. I think they had chives. Alright, are you done with your hot dog? Are you ready for some nice hot skewers? You ate the whole thing. You're hungry, huh? Well, good. I've got more coming. Here you go. Itadakimasu. Wait. Let me give it one last good turn. One last good turn. There we go. Turn it. You gotta get all even. You gotta make sure all sides are even. There we go. Eat up, Hotties. Enjoy. Kebab. Lots of meat today. I hope you fibered. I hope you pre-fibered. I hope you pre-gamed your fiber. I actually had 2 apples for breakfast this morning because I knew I was going to be eating a lot of meat today. Kebab. Would you like a morsel, Hottie? Here, we just put some hot, fresh kebabs on the plate. Rutabaga and parsnip. Is parsnip the spicy one, or is that radish? I might be thinking of radish. Are we gonna see the small wiener again? No, it's in space. The aliens get to have it. Yeah, hot, fresh kebab. Nom nom nom. Radish is pretty spicy. I've seen people just eat raw radishes with butter. Have you guys seen that? People got really into making like butter plates or like butter charcuterie boards. They make like fancy butters with like flowers in them and herbs and stuff. And then they spread it on a board. And then they dip like breads. And I saw like fresh radish. But I don't like fresh radish. It's too spicy. That's the most American thing I've said today. Yeehaw! My name's Vylett Moonheart. I'm American. I think radishes are spicy. Yeehaw! My mom used to do that? Yeah. It's pretty common. Charbuttery board. Uh-huh. Hell yeah, brother. Those radishes are spicy. Yeah, a charcuterie board that has 15,000 calories. Just pure butter. Pure butter. The French charcuterie board, you might say. Sometimes I look at French recipes, like, listen. Today's America Day, so we're gonna kind of roast the French and the British. But sometimes I look at French recipes, and they're like, all right, so here's how much butter you need. And of course, it's in European measurements, right? So it's like, it's milliliters of butter, or like, whatever they use, right? Kilograms of butter. And so then I convert the kilograms. I like type in Google, I'm like kilograms to American pounds or whatever, American ounces. And I'm always thinking like, oh yeah, the kilograms doesn't sound like that much. But then when it converts, it's like 3 pounds of butter. It's like 3 blocks of butter. 2 kilograms, oh yeah, 20 kilograms, 3 pounds of butter. Enjoy. It's really crazy. French recipes are so... You guys are so wild with it. I respect it. But it is wild and crazy. Butter is measured in tons. True. The French are a big reason why we're independent. Yeah, actually, that's actually pretty true. If you want a little history, just a little history drive-by here. The French almost went bankrupt. The French monarchy, more or less, almost went bankrupt trying to support the American colonies in the war for independence against Britain. They almost bankrupted their country very, very badly. But the French had such long-standing beef with the British, and they hated how much money the British were making off of the 13 colonies. So they were like, yeah, fund those guys. Wild. Yeah, just out of spite, you know? Classic French cookery. Ben Franklin was so popular with the ladies, we got democracy. Yeah, Ben Franklin was actually sent to the French court multiple times by the 13 colonies to court French support, and he did it. So, I mean, if you think about it, Ben Franklin's the reason we won the war. More or less. Did you know the East Coast and the West Coast of the U.S. have different shapes of butter? Really? It's not just all sticks? Oh, I was also researching the Boston Tea Party today. I was feeling particularly patriotic, so I was researching the Boston Tea Party. So here's the crazy part, right? So, no taxation without representation, right? For those of you, I guess I should start at the beginning. Oh, let's put something else on the grill, shall we? Let's put, yes, the main attraction for today. Raw burg. The Americans' beloved meat disc. The hockey puck of the U.S. The beloved meat patty. Treasured by Americans everywhere. The hamburger. The humble burg. Alright. A little bit of history. The Boston Tea Party, while the grill's going. Boston Tea Party was an event where these guys called the Sons of Liberty dressed up as Native Americans, boarded a British ship, and then dumped a whole bunch of tea into the harbor, into the Boston Harbor. They were pissed about the tea for a couple reasons. One of the interesting things I found when I was researching was that actually, let me double check. Boston Tea Party. Actually, oh, my glasses are on. Who put my glasses on? Who did that? Hey! Which one of you stuck my glasses on my face? Alright, so one of the cool reasons that I didn't really know about why the Boston Tea Party happened was because, so there's basically two major tea traders during this time, right? There's two major tea traders. There is the British, right, who are exporting tea out of China, and then there's the Dutch, who are also exporting tea out of China. These two countries are the majority of tea traders. They own, like, I want to say like 85% of all tea trade around the world, right? You might be familiar with their company name, the Dutch East India Company and the East India Company. Now, this is very confusing. But the East India Company is British, and I think the Dutch East India Company is Dutch. I don't know why they named themselves that closely. At this point, I don't think the Dutch East India Company is the one running the show on the Dutch side, but the East India Company is definitely the one running the show on the British side. So here's the crazy part, okay? The British were actually losing 400,000 pounds a year because the British government was taxing the East India Company around 25% for all imports and exports of tea. So the British Parliament is enacting these huge taxes on British tea, right? And whereas the Dutch, the Netherlands, the Dutch government is giving the tea traders, the Dutch tea traders, tax-free options. Like, the Dutch tea trade was done completely tax-free. The Dutch government was like, yeah, you guys don't have to pay us. You don't have to pay us at all. So the Dutch are smuggling very cheap tea into the 13 colonies, which is crazy. Compared to the British tea that's being imported to the British 13 colonies at the time, the Dutch black market tea is extremely cheap. And so, of course, right? Of course the colonists are gonna buy the Dutch tea because it's extremely cheap. So that's something I didn't know about. I didn't know that there was like a tea war happening in the background. I thought it was just English tea, but apparently it was both Dutch and English. Pretty wild, huh? Pretty wild stuff. Yeah, so the British, I think they retaliated. They basically retaliated by cracking down on the Dutch tea and raising the taxes of their tea that they were serving to the colonists. And so that's where the phrase basically comes from, no taxation without representation, because the tax on the tea was so crazy that the colonists were like, hey, this sucks. What happened to our basically cheap Dutch tea? That's an oversimplification, but the tea is like the inciting incident. The taxes on tea are like one of the inciting incidents, the major inciting incident. Night, thank you for the soup. Hey, thank you for the mac and cheese soup. I appreciate that. Fun fact, Gilbert de Motier, Lafayette, I don't know who that is, was the biggest supporter of the American Revolution and later was arrested by the Jacobins and then fled to Dutch, where arrested and then released by Napoleon. Wow, he had a life, huh? Damn, shout out to Gilbert de Motier. Thank you, Knight, I appreciate that. Imagine being captured by Napoleon. Imagine. Couldn't be me. Why my Dutch tea not cheap no more? Americans do drink tea. We do drink tea. It's just mostly iced tea. A lot of Americans drink iced tea. I would say that America is a country that runs on coffee. I think that's literally Dunkin' Donuts' slogan. Not sponsored. I think Dunkin's slogan is like, America runs on us or something. And it's kind of true. Like, Americans, I would say the majority of Americans be drinking coffee, you know? I wonder when we switch to coffee. Probably after the tea incident. Probably after the Boston Tea Party. No, I don't actually know. I think coffee was popularized during the Industrial Revolution, but it was a luxury for a long time. So I don't think most people would be able to afford it during the Industrial Revolution. It must have been post-World War II or post-World War I. Probably. You're not sponsored by Dunkin'? God, I wish. I wish. I love Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' has saved my life in a 4 a.m. airport more than once. I love Dunkin'. Shout out Dunkin' one time. Oh, root beer. Yeah. Root beer was actually developed because of the Prohibition. Yeah. It had been developed a long time before then, but it was popularized by the Prohibition, I should say. Coffee is nice, but it really make my tummy hurt. Don't be drinking too much of it then. Eat your meat. Okay? You can't just drink coffee on an empty stomach. The Boston Tea Party threw out a ton of tea, and apparently it was approximately $1 billion in today's money. Wow, I didn't know that. So the tea that the Sons of Liberty threw into the harbor, Boston Harbor, was worth $1 billion in today's money? Damn, and that's just one ship. That's just one ship. You need an English muffin to go with your coffee? Yeah, with like an egg on top, something protein. Carbs and protein. You gotta balance that caffeine. Otherwise, it's gonna wreck you. There was a Dunkin' coffee that was 17,000 calories, so we can literally just survive on Dunkin'. Wait, what coffee is that? A Dunkin' coffee that's 1,700 calories? Dunkin' coffee. Which one are you talking about? 1,700 calories. I fully switched off coffee to tea. Oh, that's awesome, Laura. That's so cool. First thing I drink is coffee? Really, Laser. Okay. Gotta be careful with that. Make sure you also balance it with water. What is the highest calorie drink at Dunkin'? Let's see. The highest calorie drink at Dunkin' is a large butter pecan swirl frozen coffee with cream. The beverage packs roughly 1,050 calories, 168 grams of sugar, and 19 grams of saturated fat. Oh my god. Wait, it's wrong, because there's another one that's 1,080 calories. The large ice spice munchkins drink. What? The AI hallucinating? Probably. Na-na-na. There is still traces of tea in the Boston Harbor? Really? No way. Sons of Liberty is an actual thing and not just something invented by Kojima for Metal Gear Solid? Yeah. The Sons of Liberty are real. Let me see. Is that their name? I'm pretty sure it's their name. Na-na-na-na. Na-na-na. Na-na. Na-na-na. Yeah, Sons of Liberty. Mm-hmm. They were, apparently they're like a militia or a grassroots movement in the 13 colonies. Na-na-na. They also, oh, this is interesting. Apparently the Sons of Liberty forced a ship to turn around without unloading their cargo in the Boston Harbor after the Boston Tea Party incident. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, Duncan's really gunning for number one in a bad way. Charcoal burger? Oh no, it's still cooking. Here, let me flip it. Thanks for watching out, Hottie. Yoink. Oh, they owned land? Oh, that makes sense. The Sons of Liberty apparently were landowners, guys. And bankers? Oh, wow. So just like anybody. Just anybody with a vested money interest. Hi, welcome in, everyone. Hi, we're grilling today. How are you? We're talking about the Boston Tea Party. Yeah, I cook with incredibly low temperatures, so don't worry. This is going to be nice and evenly cooked very slowly. Wasn't John Adams one of them? Yes, I believe a lot of the signers of the Constitution were included. Can I have my burger sushi style? What does that mean? You want like a piece of it over like some rice? Nine, thank you for the 5. Hey, John Hancock was a prominent member of the Sons of Liberty and signer of the Independence. You may recall the name from Fallout 4. Yes, I do know John Hancock. Love that guy. I mean, I don't love that guy. I think he was kind of weird. Wasn't he one of the weird ones? Thank you, Knight. Thank you for the soup. Thank you for letting us know. Yeah, they're just called the Sons of Liberty, apparently. Oh, the burger smells really good right now, Hotties. Smell that charring meat. The one jerk who wrote his name all big, was that John Hancock? Was that him? I should have invited him to the barbecue. I should have invited the founding fathers to the barbecue. I'm sure they would have shown up. They're not busy. We get them in here? All right, here's some famous Sons of Liberty. We've got Samuel Adams, who a lot of people in America know as the beer guy. Samuel Adams is a brand of beer now, I think. Then we've got Benjamin Church, who was the first Surgeon General of the United States Army, but he was convicted of communicating with the enemy and banished from Massachusetts in 1778. Whoa, Benjamin. Benjamin Church. Oh, no. He's a defector. We've got a lot of Benjamins in the Sons of Liberty, guys. We got Benjamin Edis, who is a journalist. We have Benjamin Kent, the Attorney General. There's John Hancock. There he is. He was known as a merchant, smuggler, and a fire warden. That's quite the resume, Hancock. Merchant, smuggler, and fire warden, huh? He was probably smuggling Dutch tea in. It suddenly makes sense. James Otis. He was a lawyer. Paul Revere. Shout out to Paul Revere. Paul Revere is the guy who rode on the horse with the lanterns. One if by land, two if by sea. We all know that famous story. Here in America, we're taught that story as a very young child in school. You guys don't know the story of Paul Revere. Paul Revere was basically he was a silversmith by trade, so he worked with silver. But very famously, he rode his horse from, oh God, was it Massachusetts? Where did he ride it to? Yeah, so he rode out at midnight to inform the army, Patriots Army, that the British were coming from Lexington and Concord. Or no, to Lexington and Concord. So he ran his horse in the middle of the night and to inform the army. And I think, was it the tower? There was a tower that basically had two lanterns in it, and one of the towers, or the tower was like, if there's one lantern in the tower, it's the British are coming by land, and if it's two lanterns in the tower, they're coming by the ocean. They're coming by sea. And so he got that information, and then he ran really fast, and he told the Patriots what was going on. The Redcoats are coming! Yes, his famous quote is, the Redcoats are coming. The Old North Church in Boston? I've been in there! I've been there! In Fallout 4. That's so cool. Oh, one by land, two by sea. Yeah. Oh, two if by land? Is it two if by land? I always mix those up. Two if by land, one by sea. I think they were coming by land, if I remember correctly. But yeah, so he's a very famous, like, figure that's taught in American schools. He did his fun little midnight ride with his horse and apparently helped out during the war by spreading information to the Patriots. Have you ever seen America, the motion picture on Netflix? No. I have not. There were actually several riders. But Paul Revere is the only one we know about. That's sad. There's a couple different horse riders apparently, but Paul Revere is like the most famous one. And that's the only guy they ever tell us about. Let's see, who else is famous in the Sons of Liberty? We've got, I mean, a bunch of famous people. I don't really recognize their names, though. Oh, William Paca. P-A-C-A was a signer of the Declaration of Independence. Who is William Paca? I've never heard of this guy. Who's this? Oh, man, I need to show you his image. Check out William Paca. One of our founding fathers. Check this guy out. Wait, where did I save this image? What? Oh. There he is. William Paca. Look at those eyes. Like a glass doll. A little bit haunted there, bud. William Paca, everyone. He was a founding father. And apparently a judge of some kind. He does look like a whale. Mm-hmm. The handsome devil. I do like the combination of the cream undercoat and then the blue overcoat. That's kind of swag. I wish he had a cravat, though. I feel like his outfit needs a cravat. Behold, the Wilpaca. I've heard of one of his family members, Alpaca. Shut up. Stupid. Alpaca. That's too obvious of a joke. Yeah, I had no idea about William Packer. That's cool. I know so little about the Revolutionary War. Crazy! Hey, thank you for the super. Thank you so much. Have you heard of Sybil Luddington? No. let me Google her. Sybil Luddington? Luddington? We're learning about our founding fathers today, and mothers. Sybil Luddington was the heroine of the American Revolution and daughter of the Patriot Colonel Henry Luddington. Oh, she's got a cool statue. Whoa! Guys, you need to see this statue of her. Whoa, check this statue out. Hey, hold on. Forget Wilpaca. Check this awesome statue out. Look at this. She's really saying, Whoa. That goes hard. Yeah, it does. She's 16 years old. Oh my god. What the heck? At 16, she made an all-night horseback ride, 40 miles, to stir American militiamen to attack British forces near Danbury, Connecticut. Although scholars largely reject this story. Man, whatever. Let us have fun, historians. God. Always ruining the fun. Is she the human or the horse? I'll give you a wild guess. Take a wild guess. Yeah, 40 miles on a horse overnight is really crazy. That's crazy. God forbid a girl be a folk hero. That's what I'm saying. That's wild. Huh. I wonder where they got... Like, where do we get this from? Okay, so here's what the historical counts... Okay, so this is why the historians are saying this isn't true. Here's why the historians are saying this isn't true. Sybil played an important role immediately after the British raid on Danbury, Connecticut. According to the story printed 140 years after the fact, 16-year-old Sybil Luddington rode 40 miles from her hometown in New York to approximately 400 militiamen under the control of her father, Colonel Henry, after British forces raided... Okay, so 140 years after the Revolutionary War, a story is published about her. Okay, so that's why the historians are having trouble. Is because the main story about her is published 140 years after the war. So they're like, my first sources. I'm a historian, and nothing is real unless it has a first source. Apparently there are letters. She never mentioned the ride in her letters. Huh, okay. Interesting. Okay, well, I mean, it's a cool story, man. Why we gotta rain on the parade? Look at her. She's just having fun. God forbid a girl have a little fun. Imaginary. Joey, hey, welcome in. Hi. Thank you so much for the resub. It's tier 1 for 18 months. Thank you. Hi, Vi. Throw some fish on the grill for me, please. I hope you and the hotties are enjoying today. We are. Welcome in. I'll see if I can scrounge around and find a fish for you. How are you? Hi. Thank you so much for the support. Arigata. It's good to see you. Nice to have you. Come on in. Sip your drink. Eat your meats. Happy Burger Day. Maybe she just didn't want to brag. That's what I'm saying. Maybe she was a humble, hashtag humble girl boss. Modest, hashtag modest woman. Everybody loves that, right? Everybody loves a modest woman. Yes, she was a modest woman. She didn't want to brag about her cool horse ride. Yes. It'd be a shame to be at the beach and not have fresh fish. That's so true. Have you guys ever seen spearfishing? Have you guys ever seen like videos of spearfishing? That stuff's pretty wild. I didn't know this, but apparently lionfish... Let me show you what a lionfish looks like. Lionfish are an invasive species in a lot of places. Oh, hi, Todd. I just googled lion instead of lionfish. Lionfish are a super invasive species in a couple different oceans. They look like this. Let me show you. These guys, you've seen them. So not only are they invasive, but they are also extremely poisonous. I believe they're deadly. The spines on a lionfish's back, if they pierce you, I think you're in for a bad time. Let me see. I'm patting my own head. Oh, they're venomous. Sorry, they're not poisonous. They're venomous. They inject neuromuscular toxin through sharp spines when touched or handled improperly. Oh, it's not fatal. Okay, the sting is very painful, though. Gives you nausea and fever. Ew. Anyway. Yeah, they do look deadly, don't they? Nature has this really awesome way of making things... Like the patterns and colors, you kind of immediately know when something's trouble. Except a great white shark. I don't know. Great white sharks are pretty... They're coloration-wise, they're pretty bland and boring. Tiger sharks are way scarier. They've got like tiger stripes on. They're very scary. Anyway, and they're super aggressive. So lionfish here are invasive species to a lot of different reefs around the world because of their popularity as like aquarium fish and pet fish. People just sort of like, all right, time to dump the fish. I'm done having an aquarium. And so lionfish become widespread. And so spearfishers actually go out, ecology spearfishers will go out and curb the lionfish population. Because they choke out a lot of other fish as well. They are predators. On the plus side, they're very tasty. Really? I've never had them before. Yeah, they look photogenic. That's very true. It's hard to look at like a casino carpet. It is, isn't it? That's to deter predators. You can't really tell where the head is. So predators don't know where to strike. Yeah, now that you mention it, it's like dizzying. It's so confusing. It's very eldritch almost. Yeah. Yeah, so spearfishers will go out and take care of populations. You know, cull the populations every so often. And so I've been watching spearfishing videos where they go out and they hunt spearfish. But, I mean, not spearfish, sorry. Lionfish. But sometimes they come across, like, turtles and, you know, beautiful jellyfish and stuff. It's actually really calming to watch people dive. I would never dive. I have thalassophobia. I'm scared of deep water. But it's really calming watching other people do it. I don't know how to describe it. Like, watching somebody who knows what they're doing in the ocean, it's like, yes, you will probably not die, so I can watch you. You know? Oh, grouper. I've heard grouper are delicious. I like his lipstick. Where? Can we eat the lionfish? Yeah, sure. Let me get a lionfish for you on the grill. Here you go, hotties. Get you the lionfish on the grill. Right next to the burger. There you go. You want to eat it? Yeah, you do. It's going to take a while, though. Moving the spines is the dangerous part. Ah, that makes sense. Blue, hey! Thank you so much for coming to Moon Puncher for half a year. Thank you. Out of all the things in the ocean, the one thing you never want to get stung by is the cone snail. Ooh, what's a cone snail? Thank you so much for the support, Blue. Welcome in. Yeah, grouper, I've heard grouper are really tasty. I think I've had it before. I don't remember, though. I think it was really young. Make sure to eat around the spines. Too bad for you, Hotties. I'm gonna pluck the spines out and use it to shish kebab some veggies. And then we're gonna grill those. Stonefish. Oh yeah, stonefish are another really venomous one. Scorpionfish. I like the scorpionfish name because it kind of tells you what's going on. Right? Like lionfish doesn't really tell you how scary their venom is. But scorpionfish, yeah, of course that's venomous. It's called a scorpionfish. Cone snails are weird? Really? Tilapia is the real American fish? You think so? Lionfish skewered on its own spike. Mmm, how poetic. Stonefish is terrible? Oh, it's fatty, is it? That's crazy. I think it's, oh god, is it salmon? I think it might be salmon. Salmon is like the most nutritious fish, I think, per square inch. I think I saw that the other day. It's like salmon on average is like the most nutritious fish. But then I think a couple slots down was like catfish. Apparently catfish is really nutritious. Is there a senator fish that abuses power and acts inappropriately? No, but there's a fish that dumps tea in the harbor. It's called Liberty Fish. It's very good in terms of mercury content. Oh, really? Yeah, I know tuna. I think tuna is the one that's bad for mercury content. So this is a crazy thing. I don't think people really understand how big tuna get. A lot of people think of like, oh yeah, tuna, probably like the size of a small animal or a dog or something. Like surely it's a fish, right? It can't be that big. But tuna can grow up to, I want to say 8 feet in length. Let me check. Maximum tuna length. Great band name, by the way. Maximum tuna length. Oh, I'm sorry. I was wrong. Tuna can reach 13 feet in length and weigh 2,000 pounds. And for those of you who are European, because I know there's a lot of you in here today, that would be 4 meters long and 907 kilograms. Kg, whatever kg is. Kilograms. That's a big tuna, guys. So tuna are huge. Tuna are like massive. And on top of that, on top of tuna being huge and massive, tuna also move in schools, right? They don't really move in solo. They're genuinely school fish. So not only do you have 13-foot long tuna swimming around, you have a bunch of 13-foot long tuna swimming around together, like a lot of them. Hi everyone, welcome in, hi. So what that means is, right, large fish on average, large predators, things like lions, tigers, large animals, large predators, things that are on the higher end of the food chain, typically ingest a lot of smaller animals, right? Which means that tuna, because they eat so much smaller fish and they grow so big, accumulate a lot of mercury, right? Because mercury does not get destroyed by the digestive system. So when a tuna eats a smaller fish that has mercury, a tiny bit of mercury in it, it takes that mercury into itself. Yes, bioaccumulation, yes. More Metal Gear Solid topics, bioaccumulation. Anyway, I've never played a Metal Gear in my life, but it sounds like something Metal Gear would talk about. So mercury is never destroyed, which means that tuna just keep eating these small fish with small amounts of mercury, and they start congealing mercury at a very high level in their flesh, right? That's why you can't give tuna to cats. It's not because cats can't handle tuna, it's because the serving size of tuna for like a human is the mercury in it is acceptable for the size of a human. It's all about the size and proportion. For a cat, you should not ever give them tuna because the proportion of mercury to the amount of fish that they're eating will eventually kill them. So be careful. Yeah, the higher up you go in the fish chain. Oh, the food chain, yes. There's more garbage in the meat, yes. They can also affix themselves with kelp-based breathing apparatus to stalk lions on land. I'm sorry, what? Oh, tuna? No, they can't. They don't eat lions. I wonder if mercury hurts the fish? Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, mercury is a deadly metal, you know? That's the reason I don't eat tuna anymore, just sardines. Ah, sardines are pretty good, actually. Sardines are... I like sardines. They're an acquired taste, though. I bet a tuna would eat a lion if it got the chance. Yeah, I mean, lions are what, like 7 feet long? How long is a lion? Let's check. Maximum lion length. Hey, Todd. Good to see you again, bud. Here, let me put Todd. Todd, why are you here? Adult male lions can reach 10 feet from nose to tail tip. Okay, yeah, so it would totally be possible for a maximum size tuna to at least take a nibble out of a lion's foot, you know? How do you know that tuna don't eat lions? I've got a couple evidences for that. I've got a couple reasons. One of them being the fact that there's no ocean in Africa. I mean, there is. It's surrounded by ocean, but there's no water on the landmass, guys. Pretty much. There's lakes and stuff, but not oceans. I'm a fan of herring, personally. Ooh, herring. That's a very Nordic... I feel like that's a very Nordic fish. Herring. That's just your onion. I don't think a tuna has the jaw strength to nibble on a lion effectively. Actually, you know what? I've never looked up what, like, the inside of a tuna's jaw looks like. What if a lion wanted a little salty sip of water? Hey, I've got some news for you. Fish can process mercury into inactive muscles. Ah, interesting. Okay, inside of tuna's mouth. Oh my god! That's not a tuna. That's a grouper. What does the inside of a tuna mouth look like? Oh, Jesus. Oh, hey, hotties, are you ready? Oh my god, that's a tuna? Wait, I need to double check this. Is this real? Are you shit? Is this real, Reddit? Oh, it's real. Oh my god. Okay. Are you ready, hotties? For those of you who have faint constitutions, I recommend looking away now. I'll tell you when it's okay to look back. 3, 2, 1. Tuna jump scare. Look at that. That's the inside of an Atlantic bluefin tuna's mouth. It's got like... I'm sorry. I didn't know they have layers of teeth. I didn't... no one told me that the tuna has layers of teeth. That's insane. Holy sh... That's crazy to me. Now, the teeth, I mean... God, that's so scary. Okay, I'm gonna take that off the screen. That's too scary for me. That's too scary for me, I think. I think it's good and right that humans continue eating tuna, and I hope you do it a lot. Wow. Fish got multi-jaws. The jaws of July, yes. I'm tired of shark movies. We need to start getting tuna movies in here. Can you imagine a movie with a tuna as the monster? The Tuna Terrorizer. Michael Bay's newest summer thriller, in which a tuna terrorizes a group of college students on a yacht. Actually, I would watch that. Wait a minute. I would on a 13-foot long tuna? Trying to grab your mojito off the deck? Scary. Do you think tuna dentists do very good business? Oh yeah, they're probably swimming in it, right? Shark dentists, not so much, because sharks will just... The cool part about sharks is they'll just eject the teeth when they're done with them. Sharks just constantly have layers of teeth growing beneath their own teeth. So sharks will just eject the tooth. You don't need to take care of it. You just sort of eject it, and a new one takes its place. Is Michael Bay really doing... That's crazy. That's wild. The kids confuse the tuna for a shark? Mm-hmm. Exploding Tuna is an okay band name? I'm grilling and cooking. Yeah, I am. Get me in Hollywood, baby. I was always meant to be a producer. You know me, Vylett Moonheart, meant to be a Hollywood producer. I love producing. Question mark? What do they produce? Movies, I guess? What do producers do? Can anybody tell me? Does anyone know? What does a Hollywood producer actually do? After learning that orcas prey on moose, oh my god, yeah. Isn't that a crazy thing to learn? Orcas will genuinely prey on moose. It's so wild. It's like, I think orcas are moose's only natural predators other than humans. And humans aren't very good at killing moose, honestly. On foot, anyway. We've got helicopters, so that kind of evens the table, but... What are we grilling? Hi, welcome in. We're grilling burgers and also lionfish because the hotties wanted to eat it. Hi, everyone. Nature's wild. They fund the money. Oh, is that what they do? You're not supposed to ask that, boss. Why not? I want to know what does a Hollywood producer actually do? I have no idea. Yeah, who let the orcas on land? Mako sharks are the fastest. Really? I didn't know that. I know that tiger sharks are very aggressive. Tiger sharks will literally leap onto the reef to like bite people and grab them. They're extremely territorial. So tiger sharks are the ones you gotta be scared of. If you ever see a shark with stripes, just know that you're probably in trouble. They also take curious bites out of surfers a lot. They're also very curious. People are really scared of great whites, but honestly, tiger and mako sharks are way scarier. Tiger sharks are insane to me. Da-na-na. Da-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Some wolves started hunting fish. I did see that. There was an article about how this wolf pack, I think it's in Alaska. This wolf pack in Alaska figured out where humans were placing fish nets on the beach. They started recognizing the buoys, because there's buoys on top of fish nets. They started recognizing the buoys so they would go into the water and grab the fish because they were up against the net. Isn't that crazy? They started understanding that the buoy equals food. Na, 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 na. Curious bites? Yeah, most attacks on surfers are actually curiosity, believe it or not. A very small percentage of shark attacks on surfers is actually intended to, like, eat or kill. Most of them are curiosity bites. It's just that you see the sensationalized, like, shark attacks a lot more. They call basically anything when a shark bites a human an attack, but a lot of times the shark is not intending to, like, eat or kill. It just is curious about what's going on. And it just so happens that those little love bites, those little curiosity bites, make you bleed out and die. You know, the shark isn't trying to get you most of the time. Most of the time. They just want to know what's up. Yeah, God forbid a shark take a little nibble, man. It's a shark question, not a shark attack. Precisely. A tasty little treat, human. Yummy, yummy. They're gonna turn into seals in a few million years? Yeah, probably. Honestly, I'm kind of more afraid of leopard seals than I am of sharks. Like, don't get me wrong, sharks are very scary, but I feel like sharks are kind of overhyped. Leopard seals, you won't usually see them because they're in very cold environments. They're in like Arctic environments and Antarctic environments. But leopard seals can grow up to... Let me get you a picture of a leopard seal. You're gonna love this. You're gonna really love this, I think. Leopard seals can grow up to... They can grow up to 11 feet long. They can grow up to 11 feet long and weigh 1,100 pounds. Seals. Seals. Not a shark. A seal. Okay, so let me show you a leopard seal. They look like if dinosaurs... Now, they look scary, but listen, guys. Listen, no animal is evil, okay? They're just trying to survive. Check out the way that this seal looks. I think you're gonna enjoy it. Check it out. He got a chip in his head. Don't worry about that. That's to track him. He got a chip on his head. Don't worry. It's to track him. How did they attach that chip? What the heck? How did they attach that chip? Is this real? Oh, apparently it's real. Techno seals. Yeah, apparently it's real. This one's name is Shaggy. Aww. Shaggy is a male leopard seal, and he's got a little chip in his head. He's got a little translucent Game Boy SP in his head. Aww. Enclave-controlled leopard seals. They glue it on. Oh, that's crazy. They use super strong surgical glue? Wow. And that withstands the water? No way. Oh, they have a seal named Deadpool. I'm looking at the Costa Lab. The Costa Lab at UC Santa Cruz. They've got a seal named Deadpool. Oh, they got a lot of cute seals. Anyway, leopard seals. Really fun fellas, really fun guys. Can I oh, I don't want to show you that. It's got a dead penguin in it. Leopard seals, if you're not familiar, do this really fun thing. Okay, let me show you a better image. This is what it looks like in the water when you're being hunted by a leopard seal. Let me show you what it looks like to be hunted by a leopard seal. Oh, POV, you are a penguin. Anyway, these are leopard seals. So, leopard seals are extremely, extremely curious little fellas. They are very intelligent. They are very curious. They have lots of energy. They are known for playing with their food. And I'm going to explain something to you, and it's going to be really disturbing. Essentially, one of the main foodstuffs for the leopard seal is penguins, right? Because penguins have a lot of colonies down in Antarctica. So penguins are one of their main food sources. And they will do this thing with penguins where, just like a cat will do almost exactly the same thing with birds and mice. Cats will play with their food until it dies. Cats will, like, swat at mice, they'll bite mice, but they won't let it die completely. They won't, like, use killing force. This is why I always say big cats are more merciful than small cats, on average. Maybe not lions, because lions eat their food alive. But, like, leopards and stuff, leopards kill you instantly. Leopards drop down on your head with their giant teeth, and they give you a lobotomy that ends your life. Leopard seals, on the other hand, will play with you until you're dead. Yeah, tigers will also ambush you, and tigers are very well known for instant killing you. Tigers and leopards do not frick around. Ambush predators will take you out. They will not let you live. They take you out and it's over. So leopard seals will play with their penguin friends. They will bite them. They will leave them alive for hours. And one of the things they will do is this. Don't Google this. This is a horrible, horrible thing to Google. It's called degloving. They will deglove the penguin. And it means that they basically throw the penguin around until the skin comes off. Yep. 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 Mm-hmm. They'll just do that for fun. There's been recorded instances of leopard seals wearing dead penguins as fashion accessories. It's really tough. Do not Google that. No, it's really bad. Yeah, if you think about it, a lot of things can be degloved. That's a great way of putting it. So that's why they say now the gloves are off. Just helping them out of their suits. Yes. Degloving is a type of injury you could be treated for. Really? That's insane. That's wild. Anyway. Leopard seals, everyone. Great fellas. I like the microchip head seal. I might make this my profile picture. I really like this. I like how chill he looks, and he's got a funny little microchip in his head. Me when I do my sponsorship streams, they put a microchip in me. Hey guys, today my microchip has been put inside of me by Bethesda Video Games. I'm here to shill Elder Scrolls 6. Beep boop. I love Todd Howard. Beep boop. I loved waiting 13 years for this game. Beep boop. Hey guys, it's me, Vylett Moonheart, and today's microchip inserter on inside of my brain is gamer subs. I love the fizzy taste of game. I'm not being paid, so I'm not even gonna pretend chill them. Anyway. No chip necessary. The chip vibrates when you've gone over your time for a Todd Howard tangent. Yeah. At least it's not Sony. Hi everyone, welcome in. Hi. We're grilling burgers and lionfish and talking about animal facts. How you doing? 13 years is an optimistic estimate for Elder Scrolls 6. Hey, listen. I'm nothing if not a glass half full type of guy. I'm looking on the bright side, okay? 13 years is what I am hoping and praying for. A lot of you guys are really glass half empty type gamers. You're like, oh, it's gonna be 50 years before Elder Scrolls is out. Incorrect. Sometimes you have to look on the bright side. Otherwise you go crazy. Anyway, leopard seals. Pretty cool, guys. All things considered. Your meat sticks getting cold? Alright, I think it's time for burgers. I think the burger's looking pretty done. Let's go ahead and flip this bad boy. Boink. Oops. Hold on, 1 second. Ta-da! That was a really bad ta-da. Ta-da! Your burger is complete, Hotties. Now comes the assembly part. First things first. We're gonna put a bun. Always gotta have a bun. Nice and toasted on the grill. Delicious looking bun. Here, can you hold the cooked hamburger while I assemble the burger? Thank you. Alright, bun first. Now, a lot of people feel controversial about this, so I'm gonna leave it up to democracy. Again, it's the 4th of July, Hotties. Democracy must reign supreme. Would you like mayo on your burger? Go, go, vote! Go to the polls! Go to the polls, vote! Would you like mayo on your burger? Everyone vote! Yes or no? Go! Let your voices be heard! From sea to shining sea. Amber waves of grain. Oh, beautiful. Sing it, Hotties. For spacious skies. For amber waves of grain. Today is the day to be patriotic, guys. We have a couple American songs we can sing. Not too many, though. Can I just slurp the mayo? No. Do you want mayo on your burger or not? That is the only option. Yes or no? There's no slurp on the polls. Okay? If you see slurp as an option on your voting ballot, you need to call your local authorities immediately. Alright. Purple Sight, thank you very much. Purple Sight has said you almost unanimously yes. They want that sloppy mayo on their burg. What about Red Sight? Oh no! Red Sight says no 51%. However, if we add the 9 votes of yes on Purple Sight, then that means the scales have been tipped. And mayo will be splorted on your meat carriage. Splort! There we go. Thank you for democracy. Thank you. Thank you for letting your voice be heard. Betrayed? This is called democracy. It's when the voices of the many overcome the voices of the few. It is a perfect system with no flaws. Yeah, the rare purple side upset. That's what I'm saying. All right. So now that we've got mayo going, let's move the hamburger over. Beautiful. Look at that. Now look at that juicy burg. Look at that. Right on top of that nice moist bun. Filled with mayo. Mmm. Knight, thank you for the 5 super. Thank you. You have a favorite patriotic song? Mine, Stars and Stripes Forever. Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know the names of any patriotic songs. I only remember singing them very, very faintly. I remember singing them in class when I was like a baby. So I don't know their names. I apologize. Stars and Stripes Forever. That sounds like a good one, though. Thank you so much for the super. Arigato. I mean, yeah, my favorite... Of course I know patriotic song names, like... All-Star by Smash Mouth. The years stop coming and they don't stop coming. Back to the rules and I hit the ground running. It's a very American song. Did it make sense not to live for fun? Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You never know if you don't grow, but you never shine if you don't glow. And then the American chorus comes in. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. Hey now, you're an all-star. The show on, get paid. I think that's the chorus. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. And then this part comes in. And whenever I sing this part, people get like, wow, you know all the lyrics? It's like, yeah, duh, this is the best part. It's a cool place, and they say it gets colder. You're bundled up now, wait till you get older. But the media men beg to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite fissure. The ice we skate is getting pretty thin. The water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. My world's on fire, how about yours? That's the way I like it, and I never get bored. That's the only patriotic song I know. Sorry. That's the only one. All right. Next up for your burger, we've got tomato. This is another controversial one. I've seen some people say they hate tomato on their burger. I've seen some people say they can't eat a burger without tomato. Go on, hotties, vote. Tomate yes or tomate no? Speak now. Exercise your right as an American citizen in this chat. Do not exercise your right to protest also. Don't do that. I don't want to see any of that. Just vote. No protest. It's like that meme of the dog where they have the ball in their mouth. Vote? No protest. Only vote. Yeah, personally, I like tomato. I love tomato. Might as well make it a salad burger. Wow, you guys are salty about the mayo. I didn't expect the hotties to be so salty about the mayo. All Star is the song I'd sing if I were isekai. Yeah, me too. Ooh, okay, we got some tomato fans. Okay. This is not as divisive as the mayo. That's interesting. I thought tomato would be way more divisive than the mayonnaise. I hate tomato skin. Oh, interesting. All right, I'm closing the polls. 3, 2, 1. And tomato has won an overwhelming percentage. Do Americans just eat burgers without condiments? Yes, most Americans will only eat burgers with cheese and ketchup. Sometimes not even ketchup. Okay, hold on. I need to rearrange something. Ah. There we go. Nice tomato on that burger. It fits perfectly. Look. The bottom of the bun is burnt. No, no, no. I'm using my fire manipulation powers to keep it nice and soft. Na, 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 na. A1 on a burger? I've never heard that before. Who are these Americans you're affiliating yourself with? I don't know. I've just seen most people order a cheeseburger with ketchup and nothing else. I would say on average, most people just like cheeseburgers with nothing on them. That's the American way, man. Na, na, na. It looks good, doesn't it? Yummy, yummy. Actually, I have a question. Do you guys think bacon on burgers came from America? That has to be an American invention, right? The bacon burger? That sounds quintessentially American to my ears. Like, who else, what other country in the world would think to put bacon on top of a hamburger? It's gotta be America, right? We did that, I think. It seems extremely American. Yeah, it's gotta be us. It's gotta be us, man. Fried onion strings? Oh, wow. America or Canada? Oh, maybe. Bacon complements everything. I haven't found something that bacon tastes bad with yet. Maybe like a candy cane. I don't think I'd eat candy cane and bacon. Bacon, tomato, and lettuce are the 3 musts in a burger for me. I feel like, for me personally, if I don't have lettuce on my burger, it doesn't taste like a burger to me. I don't know why. I need lettuce. Tomato, I can live without, but I need, like, my minimum order for a burger to make it feel like a burger is patty, cheese, lettuce, ketchup. That's, like, my minimum burger to make it actually taste like a burger to me, you know? Chocolate? No, chocolate bacon's pretty good, actually. I've had it before. Bacon overrides the flavor profile? Add mint to the meat, no one will know. They will, though, because mint is really strong. Okay, alright. Next topping. Again, this one's kind of... You know what? Actually, you guys don't get a choice about this one. I love pickles. You don't get a choice. I'm putting these on. You can pick them out if you want later. Okay? But I'm putting them on. You don't get to choose. Pickles banzai! I freaking love pickles. I'm a sour girl. I love sour stuff. I like pickles. I like lemon. Sometimes I just eat a lemon wedge with a bunch of salt sprinkled on top of it if I'm feeling like I haven't gotten my sour in lately. When I was a kid, I used to eat entire Costco jars of pickles in one day. And my wolf mom took me to the doctor and was like, is this normal? And he's like, yeah, it should be fine. It's just sodium. Pickles! Pickles banzai! Yeah, just count your lucky stars I'm not making you eat a lemon with a bunch of salt sprinkled on it. And then drink the juice. I never drank the juice. I just like the crunchy pickles. I don't like them on my burger. Too bad. You can pick them off. You can pick them off. All right, this next one. This next one I feel like is kind of a no-brainer, but I'm interested to see. This is such a classic topping. I'm wondering if the Hotties, how the Hotties feel about it. That's right, it's cheese. Hotties, vote. Do you want cheese on this burger? Yes or no? You actually get an option this time. Exercise your right for your voice to be heard. American democracy is alive here in this live television stream. I'm lactose intolerant and I voted yes. Jeez. Can we get a choice of cheese? No. It's just cheese. Any cheese. Pepper jack goes hard on a burger. Is that the spicy cheese? I forget which one pepper jack is. That's the spicy one, right? Gotta be American cheese. I'm gonna just say it. Okay. American cheese on a burger slaps. Grilled cheese sandwiches and burgers are the two places American cheese belongs. And a lot of, actually, I was watching like a couple chefs talk about traditional American comfort food, like burgers and grilled cheese and stuff. And they actually agreed. They were like, yeah, American cheese is just really good. It's got a flavor profile you can't really recreate, you know? And sometimes I remember one of them was saying that they prefer the elasticity of American cheese when making mac and cheese. Like, they were like, you don't get the shine unless you use Velveeta or American cheese in your mac and cheese. All right, I'm ending the poll. Wow, 92% yes for cheese, 92% yes for cheese. Wow, a unanimous yes for the cheese. The Hottie said, cheese, please. Here we go. Good old slice of American orange. Can't be beat. Yeah, it is super melty. Mm-hmm. That's because it's plastic? No, it's cheese. The plasticity of American cheese. Yes, it mirrors the plasticity of their brains, which are full of microplastics. The Americans are leading the world in microplastic in their brains. No other country in the world has as many microplastics. We are leading the charge. We have enough microplastics in our brain to make a silicon chip. Mmm, delicious. Cheese is congealed dairy product. Yeah, and it's delicious. Do you guys know about the cheese caves in Wisconsin and Missouri? Are you familiar with the government cheese caves in Wisconsin and Missouri? I think they're in Missouri. I can't remember. I think it's Missouri. Could also be Wisconsin. I think it might be both. Yeah, you guys already know about the government cheese, don't you? Tell us about the government cheese caves? Okay. Back in the 70s, I want to say 60s, 70s? Somewhere around there. Maybe even the 80s, I'm not sure. Dairy farmers were having problems. Dairy farmers were having issues with funding their farms. And so the American government stepped in and gave a massive stimulus package to dairy farms, in particular in America. And what that meant is that we Americans produced a massive excess of cheese. To the tune of billions of pounds, I think. Let me double check the exact amount of cheese. Government cheese amount. Oh, apparently the US government does not currently own a massive surplus of cheese. What are you talking about? Yes, it does. Myth versus reality. That's what they want you to think, Americans. Rise up. The AI, okay, so the AI overview is saying that the US government does not currently own a massive surplus of cheese. That's what they want you to think. Oh, it's privately owned by dairy companies. Oh, the ownership switched over from, yeah, the government lost it, guys. Anyway, it still exists though. So this massive stimulus package for dairy farms meant that Americans were producing a massive amount of cheese. So this cheese was stored 1.4 billion pounds to be precise. 1.4 billion with a B. A lot of this cheese was stored in caves in places like Missouri and Wisconsin in the Midwest. And actually, companies like Pizza Hut and Domino's and stuff like that were incentivized to put more cheese into their products to help combat this massive amount of cheese that the government had. They were giving out cash incentives to companies like Pizza Hut, basically food companies in general. And so that's how you got stuffed crust cheese pizza. That's how stuffed crust came to be. The companies are like, all right, we need to use this cheese somehow. How do we put more cheese on top of a pizza? There's already a bunch of cheese on there. How do we put more? Put it in the crust. 1 billion pounds of bees. Night, thank you for this. Hey, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Fun fact, the reason why dairy farms had issues is because during Prohibition, they made a bunch of milk for ice cream. History is stranger than fiction. Ah, that's interesting. So people couldn't drink alcohol during Prohibition. And so people were turning to alternative forms of serotonin creating foods. And so ice cream got really popular. It's kind of like how in Utah, soda shops are really popular because I believe Mormons can't have alcohol or coffee. So soda shops are really popular in places like Utah. That makes sense. Okay. Wild. Thank you, Knight. Yeah, they were cooking with that. That's how you got cheese stick snacks and school lunch pizza. Ah, I didn't know that. That makes sense. Yeah, so apparently that massive stash of cheese that the government used to have is now belongs to Kraft Heinz and Nestle. Oh, boy. Oof. That's crazy. 1.4 billion pounds of cheese, huh? Wild. Truly wild. Imagine a Backrooms movie. We need a Backrooms sequel. We need a Backrooms sequel, except you get lost in the cheese caves. Just like rows and rows of cheese and like yellow lighting. The back cheese. Yes! 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 The Got Milk ad campaign was also thanks to the dairy subsidiaries. Ah! I had no idea. Meanwhile, they use dairy sauce flavored as cheddar cheese. Oh, wild. Enjoy the fireworks, shiny egg! We'll catch you later, bye! Yeah, great concept. Again, Hollywood producer Vylett Moonheart strikes again. She's here, she's got ideas, hire her. Alright, hotties. Now this one you don't get to argue with either. Ah! I was about to put myself on the burger. This is ketchup. I know it doesn't look like ketchup, but trust me, it's ketchup. Or burger sauce. I'm calling it ketchup. There should be some sort of tomato-based sauce on top of a burger. In my opinion. Burger gravy. Yes. Yes, you're having ketchup and you're gonna like it. You don't get a say in this one. I don't think it's supposed to be brown. It's brown because it's mixed with the juices of the burger. Alright, but this next one you do get to decide. I feel like the tanginess of a tomato sauce in contrast with like mustard or in contrast with mayo is really, really good. The tanginess cuts through the cheese and the fat of the burger. It's necessary. You need some sort of tangy sauce. Alright. Now you get to vote for the next ingredient. Actually, this is the last ingredient. Last but not least, Hotties. Do you enjoy lettuce on your burger? Yes or no? Vote! Exercise your American right to be heard. My headcanon is barbecue sauce. How did it mix with the juices of the burger below it? Mind your business. I'm a magic wolf, okay? I can make things happen with my mind. If you keep asking too many questions, I will explode you. If you keep asking too many questions, you're gonna wake up in a cold sweat tonight and you're not gonna know why. Let's just put it that way. No, you don't get to put any fireworks on top of the burger, guys. We're going to watch the fireworks after you eat your burger. Also, the lionfish is done. Who wants some lionfish? Who wants some yummy, yummy roasted lionfish? I took all the spines off except one. Good luck. No, the lettuce is a nice crunch. The lettuce is a nice crunch. It's a nice refreshing crunch. Adds a little bit of fiber. I think lettuce is very important. All right, I'm closing the polls. 3, 2, 1. A unanimous vote. Red site, 85% yes. And purple site, 87% yes. Which means, lettuce haters, get the frick used to it. And there we have it, hotties. Our perfect burger. Ta-da! Da-da! Da-da-da-dun-dun-dun! Da-da-dun-dun-dun-dun! Right next to the lionfish. Actually, get out of here, lionfish. There it is. The burger you chose. Mostly. I forced the pickles on you. And the ketchup. But everything else is yours. Can I has a chicken burger? No, we ran out of chickens. Today's a cow day. Ragey, guess I'm going to bed hungry tonight. Give me that burger. Nom nom. The thing is, we unintentionally created the classic too tall hipster burger. True, we did. Storsky, hey! Thank you so much for coming to Moon Puncher for 17 months in a row. Thank you. Sorry, boss. It's not perfect if it doesn't have onion. Listen, there's onion in the red sauce, okay? There's little bits of onion. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming to Moon Puncher for 17 whole months. Wow. Almost 2 years. Dang. Thank you so much. I do like onions. How do you guys feel about onions on your burger? I feel like I like the crispness of a white onion. But at the same time, I know that if I eat an onion burger, I'm not going to be smelling too great for the next couple days. You know what I mean? As a wolf, right? I'm a wolf. My nose is very sensitive. So I know that I'm going to be smelling like an onion, which is not ideal. Put onion on everything? Ooh, pickled onion. Only a little? If it's a grilled onion. Ooh. Ah, grilled onion. Cooked onion like on a patty melt. Red onion can be a bit overpowering. I agree. I think red onion has no place on a burger unless you're like making it part of the burger. Like a red onion, mushroom, demi-glace, balsamic vinegar type burger. But unless you're doing something like that, I feel like red onion is too strong, you know? White onion has the perfect crunch. Nice and tender. I can't eat onions. Yeah, onions are not good for me, but I eat them anyway. Onions do not agree with me, but I eat them regardless. Ooh, caramelized onions. Yeah, nice caramelized onion. Grilled onion or dry onion? Especially when caramelized onions go so well with a burger if it's like a half pork burger. So I know some people do like for hamburger mixes, for the meat mix itself, they'll do like half beef and half pork. Or like 25% pork and then 75% beef. So if you have a little bit of pork in there, and then you put some caramelized onions on top, I bet that would be so good. I mean, it's good either way, but I know that pork and caramelized onions are delicious. I get used to them? Ah. Onion, salt, or powder is good. Okay. The mega hipster burger. Is it fitting into your mouth okay, hotties? Is your mouth too small for my big burger? You can use your fork and knife, you know. There's no shame in that. If you're a true American, you'll use your paws and get really saucy and nasty. But it's okay to use a fork and knife, I suppose. Have you guys ever seen someone eat a burger with a fork and knife before? And hinges jaws like a python? Hotties don't use a fork and knife. We vacuum things up like Kirby. Ah. Yeah, it is kind of weird. Gordon Ramsay? Hi, Mike. Welcome in. Thank you for the first time chat. Gordon Ramsay uses a fork and knife to eat a burger. That makes sense, though, because he's a European. He doesn't understand burgers on the same instinctual level that we do. Me, when I'm feeling evil, he uses a fork and knife to eat my burger. It was about 18 inches tall. Yeah. I feel like if the burger's too tall, like, what would you guys do if a burger's too tall to eat? What's your method of attack if a burger is too tall to eat? So I think I would slice it down the center. I would slice it down the center, and then I think I would tilt it on its side. And then maybe just, like, take, like, layers of it and then eat that with my hands. I squeeze. But doesn't all the juice come out if you squeeze? Cry? You can't cry, Hottie. There is no crying in burger eating. Come on. Buck up. You're an American. Buck up. Maybe. I don't actually know if you're an American. There's no tears in baseball. There's no crying in baseball, no crying in burger eating. That's what a plate is for, boss. I would try really hard. I take the top bun off and use a knife and fork. Okay, okay. So far, your guys' method of eating a massive burger has been squish it, which I don't approve of. Hey, Jillian! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, guys. Greetings from Chicagoland. Hey, how was Chicago? How was the Kingdom of Chicago, Jillian? Jillian Raiders? Does she have a name for you guys yet? Happy 4th. Happy 4th, Jillian. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you get a little bit of food, girl. Get a little bit of rest. She does not. You guys need a name. My name is Vylett Moonheart. And my little guys are called Hotties. As long as you're in my chat, you're called a Hottie. Welcome in, Hotties. Freedom! Yes, I just served you here. I just served everyone a massive burger. Behold. We voted to create this burger. We voted on things like cheese and tomatoes. I forced pickles onto this burger because I love pickles. So you guys don't really get a choice about pickles. But this patty is hamburger, tomato, pickles, American cheese, because American cheese is the best cheese on a burger. Yeehaw! And then we have a burger sauce that you can decide. This one is ketchup for me. Any sort of burger sauce is fine. You can use your imagination. And then we have a leaf of lettuce. And then we've got the bun on top. Bacon jam? You're telling me a bacon jammed this? Welcome in, everybody. Eat up. We were just discussing, like, if a burger is too big, how do you guys eat it? Do you slice? Because I was saying I slice it down the middle and then I sort of eat it in layers. But the Hotties are saying you just squish it. Oh my god, you guys just smoosh it too? I unhinge my jaw. How big is your jaw? I squish? But if you squish, all of the parts of the burger come out of the burger. I don't understand. Explain it to me like I'm a toddler. I don't get it. If you squish the burger, doesn't, like, the meat patty go everywhere? And, like, the lettuce pops out? It won't come out if you make it right. Okay. The toothpick through the middle? The toothpick does not help. Let's be honest. Hydraulic press. Now, there's an idea. Catch me showing up to my local favorite fast food joint with a hydraulic press in the back of my wolf car. And pressing the burger down until it becomes a hockey puck. Any Canadians in chat? Hockey. Doodle, hey! Thank you so much for the 5 Suba. Different question. What do you do with a hot dog that is substantially longer than the bun? Oh, this is an easy one. I bite off, so like you're saying like a hot dog, like something like this, where, is it this one? Nope. Is it this one? Yeah. Something kind of like this, where the hot dog is peeking out, like the tip of the wiener is peeking out from the bun on both sides. What I do, without fail, every single time, I bite the tip of the wiener off on both sides so that it is perfectly aligned with the bun. And then I put my condiments on. Yeah, it's like pretty straightforward. I do that too, yes! Yes, you understand. You cut the meat in half and you get 2 dogs? What? That's very strange, but I guess it's fine. I'm not fond of how she phrased that. Phrased what? What did I say? Why not just take a bigger bite? Because I don't want to choke on the tip. I don't want to choke. Hey. Hey guys, any Canadians in chat? Hockey! Anyway. I'm putting the dog away. You guys are sickos. You guys are certified sickos. With an S. Certified sickos. Anyway. Are you enjoying your burger? Actually, now that we have some more hotties in the chat, would you like a second drink, hotties? The only drink you have right now is this beautiful blueberry acai refresher. But would you like another drink? We can get you another one. We have on the table, on the menu, allow me to get the menu for you. The menu of drinks is as follows. I'm making a poll right now. Please patience with me. Please, my baby fingers can only type so fast. Our menu options are 1, caramel coffee, 2, kiwi smoothie, 3, pina colada, or 4, pink drink. Pink drink? Question mark? Go ahead and exercise your right to democracy. Let me get the poll over on red side as well. Which drink do you want, hotties? Caramel coffee, kiwi smoothie, pina colada, or as we say in America, pina colada, or pink drink? Where is the buzzballs? What's a buzzball? Is that... what is a buzzball, guys? Question mark? Poison. Jillian, what do you mean poison? Oh, that was the thing you were drinking. I remember that stream. They look like fantasy elixirs. Oh, girl, you're making me want to get one now. Kiwi smoothie sounds amazing. It does. The mystery of the pink is enticing. Yeah, it is. Okay, so we've got... Okay, we've got a tie over on Urpal site. A tie, pina colada, and pink drink are tied. It's up to red site. It's up to red site. Which one will we get? Okay, I'm ending the poll. 3, 2, 1. It looks like pink drink has won. Yay! Democracy! Yes! Yes, democracy! Now, the moment everyone's been waiting for. The mysterious pink drink. What could it possibly look like? Drum roll, please. It's gonna look so different from the other drink. We have here for you a light dragon fruit pomegranate refresher with a little bit of mint and fresh whipped cream. It's a completely different beverage altogether. Very true. 2 drinks, yes. Wait, if we mix them together, do they turn purple? Hold on. Hold on. If I mix... Hold on. I'm doing drink science. Mommy's doing drink science right now. Shut up. Okay, hold on. Is it turning purple? It is! Whoa, it's me! The Vylett Moonheart drink. Look! Delicious. It is now blueberry pomegranate refresher with some nice whipped cream on there. Shardley, thank you so much. What the hell? Excuse my French. What the hell, Shardley? Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. That is hey, thank you. Very kind of you. Happy 4th, Shardley. Welcome in. Hi. If you guys got a gifted, please say thank you to Shardley. I'd appreciate that. Thank you very much. Alice, thank you for the resub at tier 1 for 11 months. Can't stick around, but have a happy 4th, everyone. Thank you, Alice. Thanks for sticking around. Be safe out there, okay? 4th of July is a crazy day in America. Be safe. Thank you for the support. It's a boy and a girl. Yeah, this drink is a boy and a girl. Yes. When a boy and a girl hold hands, this is what happens. A purple drink is born. Peachy raid. Lazuli channel. Lazuli, is that the fish of my heart? The fish of my dreams? Welcome in. Hi lads, how are ya? We got our double raid going right now. Hi everyone, my name's Vylett Moonheart, and I'm your wolf knight of the eternal dusk, here to protect you no matter what. I'm also a Gyaru, and I usually play Bethesda games, Fallout, Elder Scrolls, 3 PM PST, but I am today providing you succor from the world outside. We're having a barbecue. We have a beautiful, massive burger over there on the plate and a lovely little purple drink for you. Welcome in, everyone. Hi. Yes, I love Fallout. I am brain rotted by the lore. I know everything about the Elder Scrolls and Fallout, unfortunately. I know everything. It's horrible. There's no... I don't even have any brain cells left for things like Riz. It's all just facts and figures about Todd Howard and the development of Morrowind. Hi everyone, welcome in. Hi, what were you guys up to? Hi Lazu. I want to know what Jillian was up to too. I know that she was... Guys, if you don't follow here, let me shill my friends. It's time for me to shill my friends. Hey guys, if you do not already follow Jillian over on Twitch, I don't think she multi-streams yet on YouTube. I think it's Twitch only. I could be totally wrong. Please go follow Jillian. She is an amazing creator who constantly inspires me. She is the entire reason I am writing my own video essays on Elder Scrolls lore. She has inspired me so much. We actually collabed on one of her videos. I was in her Euro Truck Simulator collab where I ran her off the road. She is incredibly funny, incredibly witty, incredibly sweet. Give her a follow. I know that a lot of you don't use Twitch. Go do it immediately. I don't give a shit. Excuse my French, but I don't give a shit. Go follow Jillian, please. She's fantastic. Also, if you do not follow Lazuli channel Lazuli, she is the greatest fish in the wide blue sea. Lazuli streams, I believe, only on YouTube. She is an incredible Wii head. She loves the Wii, the Nintendo Wii. She plays a lot of Wii games. She's very good at drawing. She's very good at costume design. She's very good at... Her energy is unmatched. When I first started VTubing, she was one of the first VTubers I ever saw. And I thought to myself, oh, VTubing means inspiring people. It means making them happy. It means giving people the energy that they can't give themselves. You know? So please go follow Leslie's channel, Leslie, if you need a yapper. She's the #1 yapper. Whimsical, yes. Women in gaming, yes. Women in gaming. Yes, women in STEM and women in gaming. I love it. VTubing means fish? Alright. Well, hotties. Once you're done with your burger, I think we're gonna go watch fireworks together. Now that we're all together, now that we've eaten, talked, we yapped, we spent the day together. In my life, I don't get the... Sometimes, I should say, I don't get the chance to spend holidays with my loved ones. My family. I don't get to spend holidays with my family very often because we're all spread out. So, thank you very much for hanging out with me today. And I hope that I was able to provide you with a place to have fun and to chill. Yeah. What's for dessert? Fireworks. That's a very American thing to ask, considering your drink has more sugar in it than a Willy Wonka factory. Look at that drink. Look at that. It's got whipped cream and sugar. And you're asking me what's for dessert? I'm shaking my head. Alright. Chug your drink. Eat that last bit of burger. Eat that last bit of soggy bun. It's time for fireworks. Ah! This is the wrong one. Where should I sit? Over here? Sorry about that. Careful if you don't like firework sounds. I'll try to turn them down. How's the sound? Aren't they beautiful? I'm not sure where to sit. I'm a little bit awkward. Maybe I'll shrink myself just a wee bit. Oh, for some reason... Hold on, hotties. Hold on. There, come sit on the blanket next to me. Come on, sit next to each other. Hold hands. This is a sentimental moment. I want to see a lot of oohs and ahs in chat. In the middle? You want me in the middle? Okay. No, because then I ruin the view. Ooh, ah, wow. What's your favorite type of firework? Mine's the one that does the waterfall thingy. I wonder if we're gonna see him. Ooh, nice. Ooh, the flower one in the middle's pretty. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're popping off too much. I like the ones that make smiley faces. Heck yeah. Those are good ones. I like the delay ones. Oh yeah, those are cool. Vi is very brave. Usually dogs are scared of fireworks. Yeah, usually your mom's also scared of kissing me. That didn't come out right. Got him? Question mark. Oh, look at the purple ones. Wow, look at the purple ones. I really like the purple ones. And that's not just because my name is Vylett. With a Y. Wow. The purples are my favorite. I don't think the last part is an issue. Shut up and watch the fireworks. My jokes are perfect. You guys are just jealous. I have so much riz. Moms love me, guys. Have I ever told you? Moms love me. I've never met a mom who didn't instantly love me. Can you guys hear the fireworks? I don't want them to be too loud because I know some people are sensitive to that. Let me know if they're too loud or too soft. I want them to be like a faint popping in the background. Nothing crazy. It's soft? I hear only the BGM. Okay. What about now? Is that better? Perfect. Okay, good. I figured that some of us don't get out that often. Me included. So I wanted to bring the fireworks show to you. Sometimes you don't have anybody to go out with, you know? So I wanted to bring it to you. Also, they can be scary close-up. Fireworks are really scary close-up. They're too loud. I don't like fireworks shows. I don't like being, like, right in it, you know? Because when you're in the front row... Wow, look at the gold ones! Yeah, it's super hot out. That too. When you're in the front row, it's, like, super loud. And the smell is horrible. And it's too hot. But we can enjoy them together here. Oh, I like those little squiggly ones. Have you guys ever seen the ones that spell things out in the sky? Those are pretty crazy. Whoa, whoa! Ooh. Ooh. I like these. I like the ones that go sk 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 in the middle. Yeah, those. Yeah! They look like flowers. Don't they? Wow! In Japanese, fireworks are called hanabi. Fire flower. Literally. Pretty cool, huh? Maka, hey! Thank you for the resub at tier 3. Wow, thank you. I am so full of hot dogs and beer. That's okay, sit down. Watch the fireworks with us. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Yeah, they look like marigolds. What is flower? Hana is flower. Bee is fire. Pronounced he, but when you combine it, it changes to bee. It's hanabi. When I was watching fireworks for Canada today, we were right next to where they were being set off. That's tough. That's a rough one. Very loud, very scary. Wow. I've never seen silver fireworks before. Whoa, that one's crazy. Whoa! Those are crazy. Ooh, I like the gold and purple ones. I'm not biased. Ooh, that purple is so nice. Yes! Yeah, as a kid, you think they're way too loud. Very true. I wonder what the wild animals seeing this think. Probably that it's the end of the world. I wonder, like, you know how they say that XYZ foods, like an airhead, tasting an airhead would kill a Victorian child? I wonder what a Victorian child thought of when they first saw the first firework. Because those fireworks have been around for a long time. So they must have seen one eventually, hopefully. I wonder what they thought. Yeah, fireworks tend to bother dogs and like people who have served in active military situations. So I only approve of them in controlled amounts. Whoa. They thought this is 5 gum. Shut up. Nobody remembers 5 gum anymore. Unk. Sorry, was that mean? I mean vintage hottie. Sorry. Not unk, vintage hottie. Wow, look at those! Wow. Beautiful. There's the gold ones, yes! MDK, hey, thank you for the 1,000 biddies. What the heck? What are you doing? Thank you for getting municipal clearance for organizing such an amazing fireworks show for us, boss. You're welcome. Thank you very much for the bits. I really appreciate that. How you doing? Ooh, I like that. I like it when it makes a column like that. I know, I'm not allowed to call the hotties Unk. I know. You guys can call me Unk, but I can't call you Unk. I know. I understand the power dynamics at play. I accept it. I like the blue ones. Did you see those blue ones? Ikaj, hey! Thank you for coming a Moon Puncher for 18 months in a row. Thank you. Thanks for this Vi. You're welcome. Thank you so much for the support. It's been lovely to have you. Yeah, this is nice. It's like a lava lamp, you know? I accept Unk. I'm certified after all. How do you get certified as an Unk? I need to take the test. Ooh, that one's cool. That one lasted for a long time. Gotta be at least 30? Okay, well. I turned 23 this year, so... Only 7 more years, hotties. Buckle up. You gotta have a nephew or niece. I've had a niece since I was 8 years old, though. Wear appropriate clothing? What is Unk clothing? Like jeans? What does an Unk wear? Definitely Crocs, right? Orthopedic shoes, maybe? You have to go to the Unk Certification Organization office. So excited to do paperwork to become an Unk. A red Hawaiian shirt. Ooh, that's a good one. Wait, so is Guy Fieri an Unk? Jorts? You're just describing Guy Fieri. Jorts in a Hawaiian shirt? Hello? That's just Guy. Always has been. Storsky, thank you for the 2. I appreciate that. Do you know what a VHS is? Yes. But that's only because people talk about it. I remember them when I was very little. Strappy sandals with socks. Ooh, the sandals with socks is definitely uncoded. I know it. Love the confidence. Guy Fieri is the platonic ideal of Unk. I believe that, Crude. Plato would be very proud of Guy Fieri. Being the platonic ideal of Unk. Wait, is that why they call it platonic? Wait a second. Whoa, look at these red ones. The red really catch my eye. There's the gold. I love you, gold. Wow. They look like rain when they fall like that. It's an old version of the CD. Ah. Platon Unk? Echo brand pants and jeans. What's Echo? What's that? Hi, Krasy. Welcome back. It's good to see you. The blue ones. The blue ones. Yes. Whoa. Urple. Big Urple. Plate tectonics. Guy Fieri definitely swallows his food. What are you guys talking about? It's a clothing brand? Raining ash, yippee! Well, hotties. I'm getting closer. Thank you very much for a wonderful first half of 2026. This has been absolutely lovely. My days, I've said this many times before, but my days used to blur together a lot. I've got a lot of awesome brain problems. And my days used to blur together a lot. You know? Like a slurry. I didn't know when Tuesday was Tuesday or Thursday was Thursday. I didn't know the difference between Saturday and Sunday. I would blink and time would just go by. And it would be over and done with before I could really enjoy it. But, thanks to you guys, I'm able to spend it laughing, live, laugh, loving. We mostly play video games. I think I've explained it before. But playing video games to me is kind of the way I show affection. I used to play them a lot for my younger sister. You know? My wolf parents got divorced when I was pretty young. And to distract my sister from all of that jazz, I used to play video games. And she would watch. You know? So I got really used to yapping while playing video games. And I got really used to entertaining people while playing video games. But when she got old enough, right around teenage years, she stopped thinking video games were cool. So she stopped watching them with me. And I lost it for a long time. But you guys brought that back to me. And I appreciate that. Yeah, what better time to trauma dump than in front of beautiful fireworks? This is like the perfect time. You know? Yeah. So thank you guys. I know some hotties haven't heard that story, so I just wanted to let them know. Thanks to you, my days go much slower. I can't thank you enough. Here's to making the second half of 2026 a good year. Here's to surviving summer and not letting it beat us. We will not let the summer heat beat us. We will rise up. Hotties, rise up. Thanks for hanging with me. Thanks for hanging with each other. This community is incredible. You guys have made something genuinely incredible. And someday I'll be able to pay you back for that. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm not getting too mushy. I just wanted to say thank you, okay? I hope you enjoyed your time at our barbecue today. Thanks for watching the fireworks with me. I'll see you on Monday, 3 p.m. PST sharp, for some Skyrim challenge mode. We're playing Skyrim survival mode. Having a great time with it. And I hope to see you there. Okay? Yeah. Lemurio, hey! Thank you so much for the Akasupa. What the heck? Thank you! To the second half of 2026. Yeah! Thank you so much, Lemurio. That's very kind of you. Arigato. Thank you for all your support today, hotties. You do not have to do that. That is never necessary. You can just come chill with the hotties no matter what, okay? Thank you. Thank you, Lemurio. Thank you, everyone. Yeah. I'll see you guys on Monday, okay? Alright? Back to our usual video gaming. I'm excited for Skyrim, actually, on Monday. I'm excited. We might start a DLC. Who knows? But I'll see you guys then. Okay? Okay. I'm gonna raid you out in case you need more entertainment for the rest of your night. Thank you very much to Lazo and Jillian for the raids. I really appreciate that. I love both of those girls very dearly. And it's an honor to know so many talented women. Like, damn. You know? Crazy, thank you for the Tensuba. Hey! Thank you, Vi, for the food and history talk with the Hotties. This was a very cozy Independence Day barbecue party. P.S. You already paid the Hotties back with all the fun and laughs. Aw, thank you, Crazy. Very kind of you. Thank you. Thank you for the mac and cheese soupa. Yummy. Nom nom. Your kind words have reached me. Alright, that's enough dawdling. That's enough being nice and mushy or whatever. Alright, everybody. I'm gonna raid you out in case you need more entertainment for the rest of your night. Stay safe out there, okay? This is one of the times where, especially if you're in America, the roads are super dangerous. So please stay safe, you know? Make good choices. Drink lots of water. Have a good rest of your weekend. And I will check you guys on Monday, okay? Goodbye, Crown. Goodbye, MDK. Goodbye, Mako. Goodbye, Malkosh. Goodbye, Lamoro. Goodbye, Lettuce. Goodbye, Saw. Goodbye, Kaj. Goodbye, Sid. Goodbye, Chunky. Goodbye, Kieran. Goodbye, Phidias. Goodbye, 626. Goodbye, Oathbreaker. Goodbye, Baron. Goodbye, Anton. Goodbye, Fruits. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Say this last one with me. I know you freaking know it. That's right. Bye. Bye.